Well, I thought the first half we played pretty well and rebounded the ball in a decent fashion. I thought that was the difference the second half, was not only we let them get off to a quick start and hit a couple threes, but they controlled the boards the second half, and we just gave them too many second chances. You shoot 34% on the game compared to their 43, plus they get you by 9 from the line. You're not going to beat a team like that. So I mean, our effort was there. We just didn't execute enough down the stretch, last 10 minutes of the game to get anything done.
All right, at this time we'll go ahead and open it up for questions for both players and coach.
Coach, obviously Kate Lehman the last 2 months has been outstanding for you guys. Coach Slifer talked about that they wanted Wiggins and Cadell to really lean into her. You see Kate picked up several fouls. Is there anything they did differently, or what did you see out there?
Well, the game was called differently than how it's been being called. When you try to, and we just teach Kate to just stay straight up and keep her feet until they commit, but when the offense draws the contact, initiates it, that's pretty tough when you're trying to discard one-on-one in the post to call the contact on the defender when the offense is coming into it. But that's exactly, if that's how it's going to be called, that's a very smart strategy, and they got her in foul trouble.
Tracy, obviously that 3 ball has not fallen for you this year a lot. How nice was it for some threes to finally fall for you?
It was really encouraging, but down the stretch, I guess it just wasn't enough. And without these teammates, it's just incredible. It's been a great year, and even though ups and downs and struggles, and I just want our seniors to have a better ending. They had a great year, and I appreciate everything they've done. And just maybe a couple more of those threes would have dropped, but otherwise, we had a good year, and I appreciate everything they've done.
I can answer that. It was really nice to have them fall. It was nice. So she won't talk about it, but I will. It was nice to see Tracy get off to a good start, and she had a good game for us tonight.
Krista, you guys go into the half up 4. Obviously, you guys scored a lot out there. Did you guys feel pretty good going into the half up 4, even though Kate and Kate hadn't really scored a whole lot for you?
Yeah, I wasn't satisfied with the score at half, but I knew both Kates would have a better half, or, like they always do, push through. But that wasn't really what I was worried about. I just knew we needed to defend and rebound like we did to them last time, and it wasn't enough this time.
Second half, do you feel like Central just came out and played more aggressive?
Yeah, I'd say. We let them just come back right away. I knew they were going to make a run, but it's hard when they hit 2 threes back to back, and then they have the lead already. So, yeah, they were more aggressive, but defensively we could have done a lot more.
Coach, was that a big swing there when Hansen hit those 2 early threes and then Shippey hit that 3?
Well, you work, you play 20 minutes, and you're up 4, and you're thinking, okay, we just have to grind. It seems like what we worked 20 minutes for, they took back from us in 45 seconds. Boom, boom. And it's kind of a deflator. And the thing is, it isn't like it came from a strange source. I can see where if somebody that hasn't hit very many threes comes out and hits a couple and kind of surprises you, but Hansen shouldn't get those looks anytime, let alone right after half. Fatigue can't be a problem. So we brought that on ourselves, and she isn't going to miss. Well, she misses every other one. She shoots 50%. She's a good 3-point shooter. So it just it took a little bit of steam out of us. It definitely did.
Kimber, you've had to wear that mask now for several weeks, and it seems like the last few games you have gotten more used to it. You certainly shot the ball well today. What's it been like playing with that mask?
Pain in the butt. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of took a couple of weeks to get used to. So.
Kristen and Kimber, you guys have both been here for several years. Can you just kind of speak on your careers and also helping to turn around this program this season.
I don't know. It's been a great 2 years. I know, like last year, I kind of had a different role than this year, and that's to the great teammates I had both years. And I'm so glad I decided to come here, and I hope I was able to help this program turn around a little bit. And I know they're going to be really successful. So in the next few years. So.
The same. I've loved playing here. Like, the girls and the coaches are one of a kind. And I'm glad I came here and got the opportunity to play with all of them.
Coach Kelsey saw a little bit of time. How was she health-wise?
She looked fine. She looked really healthy when she hit that first three. Yeah. No, I didn't want to play her very long at a time because she's been out 3.5 weeks and her stamina wasn't great, but she did fine. She had a good game for us and just spelled Kate Edwards at the 4 spot a few times, and was happy to see her get back. And she sparked us. I mean, she had a nice game for us for not seeing any action for so long.
Coach, not only did these 3 girls have a nice season, but it just seemed like this was a really solid year, not only in terms of wins and losses, but just in terms of team character.
Well, I don't see why there should be ever any question about a team's character, whatever your record is. And that's what we try to teach our kids. I mean, I think it's more noticeable when you're successful and then people start taking notice, hey, they're winning a lot of games. Hey, they're nice kids too. And they're 11th in the country in GPA, and they do a lot of community service. And so I think the character issue needs to always be there. This year we have our players are a little better, and the ones we had coming back improved, and we added to those. And a lot of that has to do with our senior leadership. I mean, we were in good position before a couple years ago, and we've talked about that. But when we lost 5 out of 6 there, and 2 of them were just heartbreakers in overtime. And people like Krista and Kimber and Kelsey, and you can go down the line, Tracy. I knew they'd just hang in there and just keep plugging away, and eventually it'd get turned around. We'd win some close ones, and we did. We won 5 in a row. So I think the leadership question, I think that was the difference this year than in the past, was maybe a little bit more horsepower, but a lot better leadership, and I can't say enough about these kids.
All right, we have time for one more question. All right,